What does perfect even mean? Is there even such a thing? Oh, can we switch up all the rules?
Hello guys, I'm back. This video was inspired by Ochaco, and by inspired I mean she's forcing me to make this. She's seen a lot of fangirls, you know, obsessing about the fact of whether I should be with Kachan, and I'm a bit confused, but I'm going to be reading an article and reacting to an article that's 101 reasons to ship Bakudeku, and we have a ship name, and I don't think Kachan likes it very much, and I don't think Kachan will be impressed with this video, but we're gonna do it anyway because Ochaco kind of wants me to, and I said I would, so here I am. Let's do some reaction. Number 1, in big capital letters, they look so cute together. Do we? We're always yelling at each other. I don't know how that's cute. I mean, my fluffy green hair, I guess, but he's got very spiky blonde hair. He looks quite dangerous, I think. But I like that you guys like that we look good. I mean, we do stand together in photos a lot, which is quite strange because I don't think Kachan likes my presence very much. Number 2, need I remind you just exactly who was worried when Kachan got kidnapped? Of course I was worried when Kachan got kidnapped. He's my friend. I get worried if any of my friends got kidnapped. I get worried if Mr. Aizawa got kidnapped, and he is a pro hero. I worry about a lot of people, and of course I wanted to help Kachan because he was captured by the League of Villains. You know how dangerous the League of Villains are? They're very, very dangerous. They're big, bad villains. So of course I had to worry and help Kachan. But I wasn't the only one there. Ida was there. Todoroki was there. Kiri was there. Wasn't just us. Wasn't just me. Number 3, they share a rough past, but that leaves room for development. Kachan has never liked me, nor is he ever gonna like me. He blew up my book and then threw it in a pond, and the koi fish were eating it. I'm not quite sure how you develop from that. When Kachan cusses out Izuku, it's sort of protective. I don't understand. Kachan just swears at me a lot. I mean, if that's a form of endearment, I think someone needs to put him into therapy. Kachan barely ever cries. Of course, being badass Izuku got to him. Thank you for calling me badass. I mean, that was really, really difficult. I mean, Kachan really wanted to fight me. I didn't really want to fight him. And then we started fighting, and he started crying because he thinks he was the reason All Might stopped being All Might, but it wasn't his fault, and it really, really hurt. And like, my chest felt like it was caving in. He started crying, and then I wanted to cry, and it was just a big mess of tears. And then All Might showed up, and then Kachan went back to being Kachan, which was really, really good because I don't like it when Kachan's sad. Kachan crying was horrible. They said they could honestly ship me with anyone, and I think that's really cool. Everyone except Mineta. I mean, who wants to be shipped with Mineta? Sorry, Mineta, I know you're probably watching this, and you're my friend, but I'm very glad they don't ship us together. It says Katsuki could stop me from calling him Kachan if he really was really bothered, and that is true. He has stopped me doing a lot of things because, well, he's scary. But he's Kachan. He'll always be Kachan. It says I turned his negative nickname into something amazing, but that wasn't really me. That was Ochaco, because she said it sounded really cool, and that she didn't know it was actually a mean nickname, and that she said it would make a good hero name. So I decided then and there that I was going to be Deku. So I am now Deku. There is never a dull moment. No, I think that could be said about anyone in UA's class 1A though, because I mean, we're on the hero course. We're training to be heroes. We're all training to be top heroes. I mean, Kachan and I are training to be #1 hero, so that's a rivalry enough in itself. So no, never a dull moment. And I don't think Mr. Aizawa appreciates that there's never a dull moment. The poor man just wants to sleep. Out of most of the ships, it's usually got the most problems, which makes it really exciting. I don't think relationships are supposed to have problems. Or if they are, I don't think they're supposed to have someone trying to beat them up the whole time. I don't know. I've never been in a relationship, so I can't help you. We do share a similar dream. It says we share a similar dream, which we do. We both want to be #1 hero. That makes us rivals. And I am determined to beat Kachan because Kachan is the best, so I'm going to beat the best. They feel like the other ships with me are too sweet and fluffy. I don't know. I don't know enough about the other ships to comment on that, but I like sweet and fluffy. I like cotton candy or candy floss. Kachan is their favorite tsundere. Yeah, he's definitely a tsundere. There is no argument here. There's room for improvement. I think that can be said in any relationship. Like, in any relationship. But Kachan needs to dial it down a bit. Kachan uses his anger as a way of showing me that he loves me. Well, he needs to do, you know, a better job of showing me if he does love me, because I'm not feeling the love. I'm really not. We're both big geeks for All Might. We are big geeks for All Might. I'm his #1 fan though. Me. I love All Might more than Kachan. They think that half of my notebook is just filled with Kachan. There are a couple of pages dedicated to Kachan because I wanted to study his quirk. And because his quirk is really, really cool. And Kachan's really, really cool. And Kachan, he is one of the best heroes. He's top of the class, so of course I put him in my notebook. But the whole thing's not filled with Kachan. A lot of it is filled with All Might. But then I've also got Present Mag. Mr. Aizawa's in there as well. But a lot of my classmates are in there as well. I'm still busy filling it. I think I need to... I can't remember who I'm missing now. I think Momo. I think I need to do Momo next. I think Momo's the one I'm in the middle of doing. They want me to help Kachan with his character development. I think it's going to take more than one person to help Kachan with his character development. I do believe he is capable of character development, but I think it's going to take more than me. Apparently me following Kachan like a lost little puppy, which I don't appreciate the reference by the way, means I'm in love with him. I admire Kachan. Kachan is the most admirable person I know, besides All Might. So of course I followed him around. I wanted to be him. He was great, and even though he didn't like me all that much, I really wanted to show him that I wanted to be his friend, because I still do want to be his friend. Even though I have to beat him at being #1 hero, I still want to be his friend because Kachan is amazing. Apparently Kachan called all of his middle school friends extras, but then addressed me as Deku. Yeah, that's because he didn't want to call me an extra, because he didn't think it was good enough for me. In the fact that he thought Deku was more suited, and he really wanted to single me out, which he did. But I still appreciate it nonetheless, because he helped me find my hero name, so I'll forever be grateful to Kachan for that. The ship name is cute. Bakudeku. It does roll off the tongue very, very well. I do agree with that. Apparently because I'm so obviously a bottom and he's so obviously a top, that's why it should work. And I don't understand. Kachan is taller than me. That is true. But we don't have bunk beds in UA, in the dorms. We have our own rooms and we have our own beds, and mine isn't actually that next to his room. So I don't understand. I mean, then it also said or you could say dom or sub, but Domino's and Subway are not the same thing. Both very, very nice, but I do prefer a Domino's. But I don't want to ask Kachan if he prefers dom or sub, because, well, I think he's pretty busy right now, so I'm not going to ask him now, but I'll ask him later. But yeah, so that's the reasons why they want me and Kachan to be together. And I'm still a bit confused as to why Uraraka wanted me to do this video. But we're here, I've done it, and I hope she's happy. And I really hope Kachan doesn't, you know, watch this and kill me. Oh no. This was a bad idea. This video was a very bad idea. And I'm still very confused. I'm still not quite sure why people want us to be together. Kachan is my friend and my rival, and he wants to beat me for the #1 hero spot, but I want to be #1 hero, and that's the basis of our relationship, and that's how it's going to stay. But Kachan is my friend. He has been my friend for years, and I admire him so much. So yeah, thank you for coming to another one of my videos. I'm so glad I started this on YouTube. Very, very happy. As I said, you're probably seeing a lot more of my face. And if you did like this video, don't forget to hit the like button down below, really appreciate it. And subscribe to my channel, there's going to be a lot more of me, which I suppose you guys might not necessarily want, but I mean, I'm here now, so yeah. Comment down below any questions you could have for me, or just comment down below things in general, and comment down below if you think Kachan and I should be together, because I am still very confused. So if anyone could explain this to me in the comments, that'd be very, very appreciated. But yeah, I'll see you guys in another video. Bye bye.